These are examples of inequities: lack of education, access to basic services like health, affordable housing, dignified work, redlining, which, if we can talk a full hour about redlining and how people were denied housing in certain areas. And that is why we went ahead and we populated specific, if you live in San Francisco, that is how a lot of Latinx immigrant communities end up living in the Mission District, how a lot of Black folks ended up living in the Fillmore first, then in the Bayview, right? How we were dispersed in a certain way in the city, and now with gentrification they're taking away those, like, it was like, okay, well, I guess you can live in this area, right? And then they were like, oh, actually you made this area pretty nice, you painted all these beautiful murals, let me actually just retake this land and just have another have white people living in these neighborhoods again, right? Inheritances, people who don't have to work a single day in their lives and they're making a killing. Donald Trump. you know that is how people like Donald Trump get to be president of the country without having a work ethic or being a successful human being. um, so I'm going to leave it there for right now. I want to take a couple of questions about equity. This is, of course, very, very surface level. We can be here and talk for hours um, about equity, but this is the basics of what you need to know. We are going to today. We're going to have an exercise where we are going to be articulating our vision, and it is important for you guys to bring this image, this idea of cultural equity into the question. The question that I pose for you is, again, what is the social issue, the social service that your work is providing to others? Beautiful, Kaya. I feel a certain level of gratitude that all of my accomplishments are self-made. Absolutely, yes, yes. I'm gonna share the slideshow. We're gonna share the slideshow with everybody afterwards. And Kaya, I would actually take a moment to challenge that for just a second. Your accomplishments are self-made, yes, and you deserve all the credit for that. But it is also true that you have a context, you have a network of people supporting you, be it your family, your friends, your immediate community, who have propped you up for accomplish the things that you're accomplishing. Not to take anything away from your hard work, because that is also a key factor in it, but all of our communities have been struggling through centuries in this country, right? To survive, basically, to create strong communities, resilient communities, and to create spaces like Arts Collab, and Acción Latina, Mission Cultural Center, the cultural districts. All of these institutions are tools in which we are trying to balance the system, right? And we continue to do that to this day. The system is very, very unbalanced, and until we find a version of it that serves to all of us, equally or equitatively, we have to keep going at it. So I just want to give one more minute for comments and questions. Do we have any comments? Do we have any questions?
From our last cohort, trying to think of the artist's name. She does the artist organizing, work organizing.
At CCSF, Jess?
No, she does the she's one of your mentees. And she does the like the classes with the artists where they like organize their time.
Andreina.
Mindful artistry.
Oh,
Kelly?
Julia.
Julia. So there's this artist, Julia, who was in the last cohort, and they were like, I'm not trying to be, the trauma artist, or the artist who is just like has all of these reasons why they're not getting their stuff done. And you can look, see, and tell the truth and observe what might be stopping points and turn those into opportunities. And if you need any support around that, our tutor and I will definitely be able to support you in writing about cultural equity from an empowering point of view, because we don't want your stories to be stopping points for why you're not getting funding or making the work that you're here to make, because you're whole and complete in your own heroes.
Mm-hmm. And just so that you understand what is the purpose of talking about this during your grant, you need to understand this. When you're presenting your application is going to sit on a desk with another 20 people that is doing something similar to you. But if you're articulating why your practice is supporting a specific group and why that support is urgent, that is when you get a leg up in the narrative game. That is where you get to say, like, where the funders will say, oh, you know what? These two persons are trying to do a mural, but this mural is about a bear with honey in the city, Finch, and this other one is about like the cultural heritage of the LGBTQ community. And so which one are we going to fund, right? Oh, it sounds that this mural that is about history, that is about legacy, that is about, the stories, the real stories of real people, is more relevant and more urgent. And that is when articulating our cultural equity becomes a powerful tool for us to convey our practice. Guys, this is a lot of this is good content. This is good content. Oh, you got it. You got that, Blaine. Perfect. So we're gonna let you go. We're gonna take a fun 4-minute break now to let you settle into this information. But before that, I'm just gonna give you a quick thing. We are going to support you in writing your grant today. Okay? Take a moment, drink some water, look away from the screen, stretch. We'll call you in a little bit, and we'll continue to work together. Okay? Just one last moment. Is there any comment, any question about what we just heard? Beautiful. All right.
See you back here at 11.
Oh, Roro, you had a question.
Yes, I was gonna say I might not be able to be the full meeting because I have an art show today. I wanted to invite everyone, just brief parenthesis. I have an art show today at my art house. I'll send the people that if anyone wants to pop up.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Send the deets on the chat. And also, yeah, stay as much as you can. This is going to be a game changer for your grant. You're not going to struggle with your grant if you stay, but if you don't have to, all is well. If you can't, all is well.
Yeah, okay. We have a coaching.
Beautiful. Okay. So as you know, Arts Collab is about honoring our collective wisdom. And we have a deadline on Friday for our grants. Now, we were thinking what would be the best way to support our students in making this goal happen, right? And generally what we do in our sessions is we ask the questions that need to be resolved in the application, and we listen, right? And this is the basic process in which we facilitate that happening. So we came up with this idea of doing it together as a group, as a unit, so that we can leave this session with all of our questions answered, so that we just take some time through the week to tweak them, to do, like to refine those answers, and to submit our application with clarity, focus, ease, and grace. Okay. So what we're going to be doing what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be looking at the sections of your grant. The first one is your artist statement, and your homework had been to just like copy your last artist statement, put it in your new grant, in your new document. I'm gonna share that document real quick. I'm gonna share how it looks, just for to ground you guys in this. This is how the document looks like, right? Give me just hands if you have a copy of this document. Okay, you have a copy. Everybody has a copy. Beautiful. Now, last week we plug in the juice box. So here are all the requirements. I know for a fact that some of you went on and answered everything this week. So major props to you. If you didn't, do not worry. We're going to answer it today. First off, artist statement. Again, we already have an artist statement from before. The difference is this is 50 words heftier. We need to include 50 more words. And my recommendation would be use the cultural equity framework that we just talked about in adding notes to this part. These are the three main things that we're going to be looking at today: statement of purpose, impact statement, and current business challenges. What does success look like for your practice? Okay. We're going to be supporting each other in answering these three questions. And for that, we're going to make teams. We're going to split into teams. Team number one is going to be, it's conformed by Josué. Un aplauso para Josué. Pew, 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 pew. Blaine. Un aplauso para Blaine. Pra, pra. We also have Cherry, pra, 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 and Charlie. Pew, 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 pew. Guys, you need to be a little more excited. Come on. Team number two is going to be 30s. Bravo, Cody. Give me a little shake of hands. Come on, guys. Give me a little. Yes. Kaya. Pew, 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 pew. And Shauna. Pra, 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 pra. Last team is going to be Chucho. Un aplauso para Chucho, por favor. We're also going to have Amber. Pra, 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 pra. We're going to have Roro. Pra, pra. I'm out of sounds. And myself. Pew, 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 pew. Okay, that's a team number three. Okay, so that is why Josue has one document, Therese has a different document, and I have a different document. I am going to be sending you the questions on the chat so that you guys can take it. We're going to go on breakout groups for every question. We're gonna set it up together, all together in the collective space. We're gonna give you the prompts. We're gonna go to the breakout rooms, and in the breakout rooms, your work is going to be this. You have 5 minutes to get asked this question yourself, and the two people that is listening with curiosity are going to be taking notes. They're gonna be taking notes of the things that you're saying. When you guys are finished, you go to the next person and then to the next person. So at the end of this exercise, you're gonna have your answer. Say, like, let me use my team as an example. You're gonna have Arturo's answer, you're gonna have Chucho's answer, Amber's answer, and Rorro's answer, right? And then we're gonna come back for the next question. We're gonna come back into the collective group and set up the next one. Okay? Does anybody have any question? Therese.
Are we gonna use the five purposes I sent that to Josue to paste into his document?
Oh, beautiful.
And I sent it to you too. And then if you could just share, if Josue and Arturo, if y'all can share the document with your team, and then they can type when it's their turn.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. So,
Right.
Josue, if you don't mind sharing your document right now, this is team number 1.
You mean sharing my screen?
No, just share the link to the document that you just created.
Oh, sure.
Did you grab the prompts that I sent you in the message?
Yeah.
Gracias.
All right. We're gonna start with impact statement. You can just name this co-working arts collab.
Team, and then your team number.
Oh yeah, why not? Team 3. Okay. Beautiful. Make sure that you do the whole shebangs of setting their document up for success. So this is team 3. Here is a document, and again, team 3 is Chucho, Amber, and Rorro. Okay. Okay. You know what? Actually, I'm going to move one person to my team. I think I'm going to move Blaine. Yeah. No, it's okay. It's okay. I'm gonna move Cherry to my team. So Cherry, you're on team 3.
Okay.
Beautiful. Okay, guys, let me bring your attention back here for just a second.
Sorry, Arturo. I think I'm listed on both team 1 and team 2. Wait. Which team am I on?
You're on team 2. Team
2. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I can go back to it. Is team number 1 is Josue, Blaine, and Charlene. Team number 2 is Therese, Cody, Kaya, and Shona. Team number 3 with me is Chucho, Amber, Rorro, and Cherry. Okay, beautiful. Let's go to impact statement. Impact statement, guys, is what is the impact that you're seeking to create with your art. For this, to set this up, we're gonna say this. There are 5 purposes for visual arts. There are many purposes, but we're narrowing it down to make it very easy, very digestible for you. Ceremonial, right? Some of you utilize ceremonial elements in your visual work. Traditional folk elements that are meant to convey that the impact of like conveying the sacredness of a tradition. Number two, it can be just artistic expression. This is what I feel, and this is how I say it. It's just like, I don't even think, I just put things out there. This is my artistic expression. Narrative, I'm telling a story, right? I'm telling a story, and this is the narrative that I'm building through my visual work, my visual art. Functional, this is the decorative or decorative. This is supposed to be a mural for decoration for a restaurant or for a gallery or for something specific like that. And persuasive, such as propaganda, right? I create to move ideas, political ideas, right? Not always that is the case, but we have a really good example here. What is Frida Kahlo's artwork about? Meaning, what is her work about? Her artwork about? According to some historians, Kahlo wanted to show she had been resurrected and had started a new life with these paintings. As a symbol of this idea, the hummingbird was placed in their necklace. The hummingbird symbolizes hope and good luck in Mexican culture. Okay. So when we speak about the purpose of our artwork, we're going to look at our pieces, the latest pieces that we have been creating. Okay, this purpose, the purpose of your artwork will change through time. It's completely normal. Some of it will have a certain purpose, some of it will have another certain purpose. I want you to take as examples the work samples that you are submitting, okay? And that you tell me about these particular work samples. Are they ceremonial? Are they meant to be your artistic expression, narrative, functionality, or persuasive? This is the prompt. Pick two of your most recent pieces and respond and tell us why, right? Are they ceremonial? Are they artistic expression, narrative, functionality, or persuasive? So the way it's going to look, the way this is going to look, we're going to start with Rorro. And so our team, Chucho, Amber, Cherry, and I are going to listen to Rorro, and we're going to be taking notes. It doesn't have to be one over the other. It doesn't have to be the same sentence. I can be here saying like, Rorro is saying, my art has a function, you know, as a purpose of ceremonial meaning, right? Blah, 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 blah. And then Cherry is going to be writing something similar. Rorro's art is mainly ceremonial. And then, you know, we're going to have all of these things, and then we go to the next person, Chucho. Same exercise. At the end of this, guys, this is Rorro's impact statement. Opa. Sorry. Oh my God. Okay. So many documents. Beautiful. Okay. At the end of it, we're gonna have the box of text for one person's answer, then the next person's answer, then the next person's answer. And we're gonna take that with us today to polish it and to finish our grant. Is this clear?
Do you want us to name those qualities, ceremonial or narrative, or do you want us to, after listening to the person's description of the impact statement, and we, as a listener, we can say, okay, this sounds like a narrative, this sounds like ceremonial.
I would love for you guys to state it first, okay, right? Like to pick it. I would say that my art is ceremonial, or artistic expression or persuasive, right? Or a combination of these two. It's partly this and partly that, and the reason is that, and then you tell us. Okay? All right. So let's go at it. Let's go at it. Sección de grupos. I will be sending you, will be keeping track of time, guys, and I will be sending you messages when you're supposed to switch to the next person. All right? Vaya con Dios. You good, Therese? Uh-oh, I think you're frozen. Ah. Gracias. Oh my God. Everybody, thank you so much. This has been such a powerful activity. Take a moment, breathe. Yes, 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 yes. I'm fully aware that we're past our time. I'm also fully celebrating you for your resilience. And for being here, for staying here. I think we're gonna wrap up the session. I want to tell you that as the last time, similar to the last time, we're gonna have office hours. We're gonna have office hours. So I will be available for you Wednesday and Thursday. I'm going to be available for you Wednesday and Thursday from 3 to 6 p.m. Okay? Therese, are you available in this? You're muted, my friend.
I'm available Wednesday and Thursday from 12 to 3, but you need to schedule it in advance. And you can schedule it that morning, but preferably time condition if you could schedule for. But I have 12 to 3 blocked off on Wednesday and Thursday. And Arturo, what's yours again? I'm gonna send it in the post notes.
3 to 6.
Okay.
We're gonna knock your grants out of the park. We're gonna knock your grants out of the park. I want to close the session with just recognizing your courage and your commitment to be here. Can I get a couple of impressions of the impact of this exercise?
I'd also love to hear what just your experience was today.
Mine?
I know folks in general from
Yes.
what you started out wanting to contribute and get out of today.
Yeah.
Full circle.
Cherry.
Yeah,
Okay.
I definitely feel like I got, oh, sorry.
Go for it, please.
I was just gonna say real quick that I got what I wanted out of today's session, because I wrote at the beginning, I wanted to know where people were at with their like art practice, and I learned quite a bit about the people in my group and like what they're doing and why they do it. So yeah, it's really cool.
Beautiful. Great. Thank you, Blaine. Cherry?
So today I learned that how to put my intentions together, because I had those ideas and they felt so isolated from each other. And now that I'm learning how to put them together into my work, into my message, it's like, okay, it's not so far away between them. You know, it's like, oh, I want to do this creative process and I want to do art, and the Latina, the Mexican, and the disabled community. And now I'm learning how to put them all together without losing anything about my essence, you know, and without compromising my art. So it's at the end, I'm creating the same art, the same techniques, but I'm putting all together. That's what I'm learning from today. And seeing others' arts and their statements also helps me to, hey, this is possible too. So let me integrate into my art too, and to my message and my mission and vision. So thank you.
Thank you, Cherry. I am reading here from Chucho. It was great, learn a lot from listening to other participants' talks and ideas, right? And that's correct. We just wanted to tap into the collective wisdom that we carry in this group, right? In this room, there are so many powerful voices, and you know, it would take a longer time for Teresa and I to convey everything that you already have within yourselves, and we just wanted to tap into it so that you felt it, so that you could feel it and feel secure in going forward with writing your grant. Okay. Any closing remarks? Anyone else? Cody, Amber, Josue?
I just wanted to say, you know, thankful to this group. I had a little bit of like, not a little bit, a lot of monkey mind stuff going on. So it was really hard for me to get these prompts out. So I'm glad, you know, to have this group and little breakout rooms we had. It was very helpful for me too.
We're going to be attaching the prompts to our post-game notes. Our post-game notes is going to be very well structured with clarity on each section, so that you go ahead and do it. And we're gonna have a really good coaching session this week, when we're going to be hammering it down. And then with the time that we have for the office hours, we're gonna just knock your grant out of this park that is life. There is any final idea?
I say go get it, folks. Y'all have applied for you've applied for 2 grants in what? How many weeks? 4 weeks?
You have applied, yeah, in 6 weeks you have applied for 3 grants.
Yeah, so you're in the lane. It's just connecting the cradle. I don't know if any of you played with string, where you grab one piece from here, you grab one piece from here, and then you go ta-da. It's collecting the strings to make the cradle.
Yes.
Or to make the symbol. I don't know. But you know what I'm saying. So y'all in the lane, fly that plane. Get it. All is well.
All right, folks. We will see you in your coaching sessions. Thank you so much for being a part of this today. And important, we're going to take a week off next Saturday. We're going to take a week off, and we're just going to come back for our last session on May 21st or 22nd.
Segundo.
Yes, 22. El 22. All right. Good luck. All the love, all the power. Take care. Have a great rest of your Saturday, okay? Hasta la pasta.